Hi, this is Mrs. Jensen. I miss you terribly and just found out about uh, not being able to see you for the rest of the year. So hang in there, guys. We're all going to make the best of this. So Mrs. Scroll asked me if I could share how to log into Adobe Spark and use this as one of the choices for your project today. First of all, I apologize that I don't have a mic here at home, but hopefully if I'm too loud, you can turn me down, or if I'm too quiet, you can turn me up. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to just search for Adobe Spark in your search engine, and it's going to be the first thing that comes up. So I'm going to click on that, double click on that. Okay, and then you're going to get started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start now, and it's going to ask you how you're going to log in. Now, you're going to be tempted to click on over here, but we don't have a district account for this. So I want you to click here where it says continue with Google. Okay, and you all have a Google account with the school, so go ahead and select that. And then right here, don't click school account again, because again, the district doesn't have an account, so click personal account. And I do not know why I did that. We're gonna figure that out. 1 second, it usually goes right there. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys. Okay, now it's gonna be our friend. It usually goes right away. So here we go. And here we have Adobe Spark. Now, this has a lot of features, but what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing not a web page. You're gonna think you're going to do this, but you're going to be doing a slideshow. So I want you to select slideshow, and you may have your title, you may not. I think your assignment is how to help somebody that's doing online learning. So you could put something, we can do it. I'm just guessing here, okay? And next, you can pick a template. Now, I always just start from scratch. I find that a lot easier. You're welcome to look through these, but I think for this project, I would start from scratch as well. Okay, so we're starting from scratch. And you can watch this video if you want to, but I'm going to show you everything that it's going to show you. The thing I really like about Adobe Spark is you're limited in choices, so you don't get overwhelmed. You have a choice for every single slide, if it's a full screen, a split screen, a caption screen, or a title and text. And then down here, you can add, down here in the bottom left-hand corner, you can add as many slides as you need, okay? So I'm just going to walk us through this. So obviously on our first one, we're going to add a title and a text. So for this one, it could be like online learning, okay? I can also change the theme up here at the top. And again, I do like this because there's not a ton of choices. I think there's about maybe 9 choices, and maybe with oh, I just spelled learning wrong. And to be thinking about, you know, you're doing something similar to a TED Talk, so it probably needs to look semi-professional. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I do like the color of this, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Now, you can't change the theme for every slide, so once you choose it, it's for everything. Okay, so this is for online learning, and I'll go ahead and put my name here. Okay, on the next slide, I also get to decide what that's going to look like. And so for every single slide, I decide if it's a full screen, a split screen, caption, or a title. So maybe I'm going to do a full screen. Okay, and then on that full screen, I can put either a video that I've already made, or I can insert a photo. Okay, so your photo needs to be already on your computer somewhere, because we're going to come over here and we're going to upload that. Now I can find some free photos. So over here on the right, you can see I can upload a photo or I can find a free photo. So maybe I put computer learning. So we can import this picture. So we've got somebody learning online from home. Now I've got my picture here, but what I really need to do is I've got to be speaking. Okay, and when you speak, you're going to click on this microphone and you're going to record yourself speaking, okay? And you have to actually hold it down. Oh, I've got to allow it to go. Press and hold while you're talking, and you'll know that it's talking and picking up your recording because you'll see kind of like the little signals in the background. Okay, it's also telling me how long I'm talking. Okay, now it does want you to keep it short, so I would keep it at about under 30 seconds. And the one thing, oh, it will only let you do 30 seconds. So the one thing it will happen if you get this too long, it will kind of start lagging a little bit. So you want to keep everything pretty short and sweet. One thing I didn't talk about, but I really should talk about this, and if you were in class and if I was teaching you how to do this, I would have you actually map out what is going to be on every slide and what you're going to be saying on every slide. I know you get like super excited to work on these projects and you want to just like jump right in and start doing the creative part, like finding the pictures, but make yourself you could just draw on a piece of paper, a whole bunch of squares, and then underneath the squares, write down exactly what you're going to say and then what you want to have on those pictures. And so you have a plan as you're going forward, okay? Okay, so then I could go to my next slide. And maybe on this one, I want a split screen. So if I have a split screen, I can write words. Maybe I want to say something like, keep a schedule. Okay, maybe that's one of my points of online learning. Okay, and over here, maybe I want to bring in a photo. And again, I can go to the free photos if I want, but do you know what would be super cool, guys? If you were actually using actual photos from your actual at-home learning. I think your peers would love to see what your learning environment looks like over a bunch of stock photos, okay? So, and again, because this is a speaking assignment, you're going to be pressing on this, okay? And you're going to be talking about whatever's on the screen in front of you, okay? And then you'll just keep going forward, okay? So every slide will have something, and then and then you're going to be talking behind that. Now, one of the features that we have with this is we can add music. Can you guys hear my rice cooker in the background? It's so loud. Okay, music is not going to be a great plan for this particular assignment, and the reason why is because you're going to be talking. Now, if this was just a slideshow, awesome, knock yourself out with some music. But I wouldn't add music to this slideshow because the point of this is what you have to say. Okay, now you can always go back and you can play it. This is going to be super annoying. So it looks like it's added while you're talking, and you'll know that it's talking. Okay. Picking up your recording because you'll see. Now, weirdly, folks, I can hear some music in the background. Oh, it looks like they've added just music on their own. And do you know what, guys? I didn't mind it. It was just like background music. So I was thinking it would, you know, if there were words, it would not be great. But I like the music on. And then right here in the top, right, you could turn that down. I thought that background noise was like nice, but it was a little bit loud, so we could just bring that down just a little bit. And then, you know, there's all these like elevator, I call it elevator music that you can put in the background It actually made it sound pretty professional. Okay, so you can play your whatever you've done. Okay, and then I also want to point out, if you have a screen with just pictures, you can change how long that's up right down here in the bottom corner. But if you're talking, however long you're talking will determine the length of that particular slide. But do know, if you have just a picture, you're going to have to determine how long that slide stays up. Typically, what I do is I see how long it would take to read it and then give people that many seconds to read it. Okay, when you're all done, okay, and you've played it a few times and it looks awesome, you're going to go ahead and you can share this a couple of ways. So you can share it here. So you're going to publish it, and I don't know why they want you to pick that every time, but all you're going to do is you're going to create a link. It just takes a minute, and then I'm not sure how Mrs. Grohl is going to have you share these with your peers, or maybe she's going to have you hand it on Canvas, but you can just share that link with her. It takes just a minute to upload. Okay, I just want to show you what this looks like. Wow. Takes 5 to 7 impressions before people remember you. Hopefully those are good impressions. Okay, so here it goes. Okay, there's my link. So I can just copy that, okay? And then I can give that to Mrs. Grohl. Or another way I can share it is I can download it. And all that's going to do is it's going to download to my computer. And again, I can go ahead and share that with her once it's downloaded. So it's up to you. Either way will work. And my computer's being a little loud right now. Okay. Hey guys, you are welcome to email me at jan.jensen. Remember, Jensen's with the O, at ccsdut.org if you have any questions. And have a great day.